Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Global Entertainment News Breakfast Show, your daily dose of news and updates. I am your host, Bella, and joining me on the studios are
Sola.
we're taking today's top story from Punch and Vanguard, and today's top story from Punch. 22 soldiers and 70 terrorists killed in Borno military operation. The defense headquarters has confirmed the death of 22 soldiers and over 70 insurgents during an ongoing military operation in the Timbuktu Triangle, a notorious terrorist stronghold in Borno State. The operation conducted by Trump of Operation Hardin Kai, according to the HDQ, began on January 16, 2025, and has focused on the dismantling terrorists enclave in the region.
To me, I see this as a good step by the defense headquarters, but it's very sad for us to have 20
Two.
two of our soldiers being killed. But my greatest joy there is that we had
Seventy
seven
terrorists.
terrorists being killed. But it's because in this fight of terrorism, there's bound to be casualties like death of
Exactly.
soldiers also. But the good part is that 7 terrorists were killed and their camp has been busted and
One of their camp
one of their camps have been busted. So it's
is a good step, but we still need to urge the government to actually provide a better arms for the soldiers, because if they have a better arms, this 22 soldier being killed is too much for just 70 terrorists that is tormenting Borno State. 22 is just as if that you take 20 out of 70 people being killed. There is need for a better arms to be provided for these soldiers, because if they have a better arms, I know that there's not going to be anything, not fewer than 10 soldiers being killed, because they have been trained for it. And I expect the government to provide more arms for these soldiers so that they can actually tackle the terrorists very well. Let's move on. Man arrested for killing wedding guest in Niger. The Niger State Police Command has arrested one Jamilu Saidu for allegedly killing 30-year-old Ilyasu Aminu during a wedding ceremony at the Kumbashi district in the Maringa local government area of the state. The state police public relations officer Wasiu Abiodun confirmed the incident in a statement. According to him, the incident occurred on Saturday. Abiodun stated that the wedding ceremony was ongoing when a fight broke out between two villages, Yabawa and Ugawa, sacking Denji, resulting in palpable tension in the area.
this is sad story, I tell you.
On
Because
the wedding day.
because the main intention of these people going out is to go there to have fun.
Celebrate.
They never expected that kind of casualty to happen at the wedding. Just imagine you leaving your house and telling your family and going to your friends
Not returning again.
and you went there and didn't come back.
That
kind
is
of
just a
thing
sad one.
is a very sad one, I tell you, a very sad one. I really need to, and also the government, the security agencies need to really look into
In
or investigate what really happened in that village that led to
the fight
fight,
between the two communities. That is another one. Let's move on. Kwara to arrange 164 monthly sanitation violators. No fewer than 164 violators were apprehended for breaching the Saturday monthly environmental sanitation exercise in Ilori, the Kwara state capital. One person was particularly arrested for alleged assault on sanitation. Commissioner for Environment Nafisa Buge, who monitored the excesses, says that the violator would be charged in court according to the state sanitation laws.
I used to say this thing, the day Nigeria starts to get what, like listening to progression, that's the day Nigeria starts to move forward. Imagine this is for our own benefits.
Exactly.
It's our own benefit. If anything happens now, you call on the government are not doing their work, whereas they are trying their best to put in more effort to help them. Let their best show. But no,
Exactly.
you won't give a listening head. Now, what do you want to do now?
Those people that are being charged to court, I don't expect them to pay not less than anything less than 50,
For next part, they
100,000
don't have
naira.
the money to pay.
They are
They don't
violating.
have the money.
They are doing.
Blocking those that are supposed to park. That's why the roads remain small and narrow.
There is no hygiene in Nigeria. I'm going to say that over and over again. There is no hygiene in Nigeria. We tend to live with dirt and then we feels like it's okay for us. Imagine going to the market now and then you see someone selling food. Okay, let's talk about one. Let's not talk about the one that is being cooked. You see someone selling food stuff close to a gutter
Gutter.
that is being like the gutter is already drained out. The dirt is, then they put the food on top of that. Like how
The worst there is that some foodstuff that are being packaged that can be packed. If
They-
they fall into the gutter, they pack them, they rinse them, and they solve. But we that we don't know what happened, how it happened, and when it happened, or we just
We
want
just
to do
have
just
to-
to buy something. We buy it, we get home to eat and cook, and we start nursing diseases that we are not supposed to nurse, not supposed to waste money on.
Nigeria needed to pay attention to our heads more often because it's not just the government that is going to do this for you. We also have a part to play in this
Yeah.
sanitation of it. We need to keep our environment, our cooking, everything. We need to keep it. Varsity set up panel to unmask students killer. Osun State said it has set up a three-members committee that would relate with the police and assist in unmasking the assassins involved in the recent killing of a student of the institution. Earlier, the Osun State Police Command says its detective has commenced an investigation to unravel the identity of those who stabbed to death the 200-level students of Bowen University identified simply as poor
This is a bad one.
in the University of
It's a
200
bad
level. I'm not going to relate this into court of a thing, but at the same time, I feel like when some this kind of incidents happen, many people might actually think that it's related to court in school or this opposition court of a thing. But at the same time, I think that being killed in I wow, I don't even know what to say because right now I'm confused. Is either it's been a setup of a something between friends and
Probably
all
they were
that,
fighting, hugging,
or it's a court related stuff.
So we can't look at it as a setup, but the like I always say, it's only when a disease is alive that I can explain
Yeah.
myself. Now that the guy is dead, now the only thing the government needs to do and we need to do is for us to investigate more about his
Exactly.
death, because there are some scenarios whereby even the person that died say would be the first person to pull a sword or something. So it's a casualty. It's not something we expected to happen. It's a great loss from the school. I don't think the schools are even happy having this kind of situation
Tragic.
on their head.
Exactly.
So I think the investigation needs to go on. After the investigation, everything will
Then
know
we find out who was the
or mark what really happened. And
exactly. Let's move on. Three suspected remanded for kidnap sales of 14 Ondo children. An Ondo State Magistrate Court sitting in Akure has ordered the remand of three persons, Sabira Izuora, Lukman Isiaka, and Adebose Olapekun, in prison custody for alleged kidnapping and selling 14 children. Men of the State Police Command had arrested the trio for alleged kidnapping the four babies and 10 underage children in Osun and Ondo states. The police says after Ishaka and Olapekun kidnapped the victim in both states, they sold them to Izora, who operated an orphanage home in Enugu State.
so this is really bad thing to hear. If an orphanage management is buying
kidnapping children, like
buying children outside, that means the orphanage now are doing this as a business purpose. Because I don't think why the orphanage will go outside and be accept
Buying children and then
buying
feed
children
them and put them in an orphanage
how do you
home.
buy children? They said it's an orphanage, it is a free house.
Yes, anybody
why
that
buying?
don't want to keep a child, a woman that is not ready to keep its own child can bring it to the
Exactly.
orphanage.
Imagine she
The
using
one
money to bring in money.
The one that is being dumped by the roadside can be brought to you, and there is no need for you to buy a child and then keep it. I know it's fundraising because many people will come there and raise funds for them to put those children in school. Maybe she's trying to use those children as an influence for her own wealth. Because if they come there and then they find out that there's no children there, no one is going to fundraising for them for the orphanage children.
It's actually bad for us
It's
to
just
hear
it's
about
very
this particular sector of
so orphanage home now has become a business
A
sector
center.
for people.
Yes. Many
Yeah.
people go into it because they feel like the children get free get there are people that wanted to donate to the orphanage, there are people that wanted to buy things for the children, and then is now using it as our own achievement.
Government needs to see to this.
Exactly. Today's top story from Vanguard. Fast depreciating values. Nigerian goes for foreign used phones. The long embraced and intoxicated lifestyle of using smartphones has persisted in Nigeria. Despite the various economic downturn the country has been experiencing over the year, but many citizens who preferred buying brand new smartphone instead of used phone due to issue of phone theft, according to economic and lifestyle investigating, are now opting for foreign used phones because of the fast depreciating value of the recent crop of new phones.
this is actually it's actually true because when you most people they tend on buying used phones because if you go to the market now and say you want to buy a particular phone that costs 500,000, a new phone that costs 500,000, and you also go to where they sell used phone, you see it for 350,000. I tell you that phone that you're buying for 500,000, if you use that phone for 3 months, four
3 months
months,
maybe,
your
two
phone your
months.
phone depreciates from that 500,000 to at least 400,000.
It's even
So
two
you look
months.
at the value of buying a used
And it
phone,
quickly
and
gets damaged.
it's even the way you use it. Depends on how you use it. If you are someone that doesn't know how to use a phone very well, and something about the selling phone is that if you don't use it well the way the buyer wants to, the way the buyer sees the phone, even though you buy a phone today and you open it today, once you unbox the phone today, it's called fairly used already. The person buying it doesn't want to go hear that I
I
just bought
just
it today.
unbox it.
Doesn't concern because it's opened already.
Yeah.
The person will tell you this phone you've been using it for 10 months, maybe for 1 year, doesn't want to know. So
Wow.
you look at the value, and someone that has that 500,000 to buy that phone, you be like, it's not better for me to go for London
London
and
use.
this phone.
Well, let's move on. Rapes of minor. I was paid by police officer to bear false witness. Source. Nurse alleged. A nurse identified as Chimela Onyinye has accused Chief Superintendent of Police Nkiruka Ubu attached to Area M Command Idumu Local Government Idumu, Lagos, of paying to bear false witness in a rape case, alleging that the senior police officer is threatening to kill her if she mentioned her name in an ongoing investigation of rape at the Area D Command, Mushin. However, when CSP Ugu was contacted, she says, I told her, Onyinye, never to involve my name. She can't try it. Why would she involve my name? Am I fighting her with Omuchi? She should go ahead and do whatever she wants to do. If it is my case she wants, I am ready for her. She can't try to mention my name.
That's why we say the bad eggs are much more than the good one. Imagine the police officer involving himself in this kind of thing.
Scandal.
It's just too much.
The police officer involved paying to for someone to bear a
Mm-hmm.
false.
First
This
witness.
is a little to what the police can do, because our police has even done more than this. Because police feel that they after the government, they feel they have more
More
power to
power
themselves.
over the
Yeah.
citizens.
That right of
Especially
them
if they are in
carrying
their
gun,
in their black clothes like this, they do harm
that
on
right of
you.
them carrying gun, they believe that all you authority, all due veto power falls on their head,
On
and
their
everything.
head. we, police in Nigeria are something else. They don't protect the citizen, but instead they go after the citizen just to extort money. Now imagine a police officer involving himself in this kind of allegation, and then she's still threatening the person that comes out. If you dare mention my name, we have a lot to wipe away in this country. A lot. Let's move on. Your 2027 presidential ambitions died on arrival, weekend 8. Lere blashed Bauchi government. Senior Special Assistant to the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Minister on Public Communication and Social Media, Lere Olayinka, has accused Bauchi State Government Senator Bola Ahmed of lacking the capacity to lead the Governor Forum of the People Democratic Party (PDP), saying his 2027 presidential ambition was dead on arrival. As for us, we are done with any object by the name Bola Ahmed. Reason is we have better things to do and we won't be available to be used by any impetual being to lodge a dead on arrival 2027 presidential ambition, he says.
Well, I'm not the type that would like to dive into when it comes to
Politics.
political issues like this because I know politics has become a thing where someone like making propaganda about things that people really look at and feel that okay, oh, they should have one sincere sympathy for this person and this kind of person.
They understand themselves.
They really do. But you will see someone, you will see an APC man and PDP man in a particular place where they're eating and laughing. And when it comes to social media,
They start dragging themselves. Their aides will be the one to be dragging themselves, dragging drag this person for me, and then while the main person, the governor or the minister, is at the back having fun of themselves. You can just imagine
Like, I
Nigeria.
don't understand what use is the Larry blasting
Yeah,
Bala Muhammad.
like I don't even this one too. Okay, maybe he has the intention of coming for 2027 presidential.
He should do it on a peaceful note now.
No, he hasn't come out to say it, but it was already Lere that is coming out to say it now. That means that the man already has the intention, and then he has made it known to the cabinet that he's going to come for the presidential, and then it's
So he's going against the other one.
yes. So Bola Tinubu is not yet, is not even off the seat yet, and then another one is already making a plan. Like we are just being on a
They
competition.
don't talk and say, may all of you leave this seat in 2031. I don't know you have problem. Why because they stress ourselves for all these things like this?
They are just making their intention known. They're just making their intention known. And
Nigeria.
that is politics, Nigerian politics for you. They don't even care. They are doing it. If you fly it over, I will catch it. It's whoever that catches first or whoever that has the money to ring the election. That is just it.
Okay.
And what is trending today? Well, this thing we have to say it's short, but also long. I and Annie Makunle have been separating for a while now and currently filed divorce. I would grant a press release soon to say my own story, not because it is anyone right to know about my personal life, but because I love my people and I need them to know my innocence or offense. Stay blessed, my people. I love you. Says by two Baba
Is this
Innocence
is this a joke or what?
Idibia.
Is this a joke or what?
Well,
Oh my God.
like he said in the statement, he said it's not saying it because the viewers or everybody have the right to his private life. He just saying
He
for
wants
them
to
really know
is
what
innocence
is
or offense. What's the offense?
so I think there's something really going on in that marriage
A
because
lot has been
uh,
going on. It's not just something.
because if for a man to just come online and say okay, oh, he wants to him and his wife have been separated for a while now and they are working on divorce. And I see that marriage to the marriage, even the cuddling of the before the marriage lasted. On social media, we knew about Annie Macaulay and Two Face before they even married, because they've been dating since.
He groomed the girl from young age.
They've been dating from the African queen time. Right there, you see this. When you see this, they call relationship, love, and marriage. They are three different entities. So, it's hard for them to really come together and say they want to work together. Relationship, people, someone might love you through with the relationship. Why might love you because they love you? Why some will love you because they want to marry you? So there are different things, three different things when it comes to staying in a happy. Me, I can't counsel about marriage because I'm not married yet. But I really think there's something happening in that marriage that
A lot has been
A
happening.
lot is happening for him.
Social media for no just
Why,
reason.
like, why? Is it the girl is going through a lot? She's experiencing a lot. She's traumatized already. Why this? Why now?
No, like I feels like the both of them has actually gone through the phase. Like Annie chose to stay because we chose well, like someone that says that we accept the love we think we need because for the past how many years now this girl has been on this for the guy being accused of infidelity and all and she still chose to stay and then now coming out to just be like I want to file for divorce and all that so it's like this is my innocence. You have been on the record for a while now for infidelity over and over again, accusing the girl having different type of baby mamas everywhere, and then she still stood by you.
That's what I'm saying. After everything, must he come and embarrass her on social media?
no, I don't think this is embarrassment.
This is an embarrassment.
By itself. It will come out in a way that the public will not like it. Because I tell you, it is better for him to say this himself than blogger getting it first. Because if a blogger gets information first and bring it online, I tell you, you will not be able to
And
explain
at the
it.
state they were trying to say that his phone was
Was
being
hacked,
hacked,
but
but
he
he
came
came
out,
out to do
yeah.
a video and says that
It's
his
not
phone was
hacked,
not
that he
hacked.
said
He
it.
said it himself.
Just imagine that fact that
Because no one
he came
believed.
out. Imagine that fact that he came out. Just imagine. I'm very sure it was one of a blogger or someone that made that open to people because they have friends. The wife has friends. He has friends also. There are some talks that will leak outside. If I'm a friend with this particular person that has issue, I'm tend to want to say it outside that come on, this my friend really have an issue. That person I told might be the one
Make it out.
to leak it out to a blogger before you know
Everything has cancelled.
it has another impression outside and it will be hard for me to come out and explain myself. But it's very nice for him to bring it out himself and tell you. Now he has said okay, it's going to we should stay less that he will still give us more reason. So I don't think
Whoa. Well, I think there's still more we needed to find out about this whole topic because this is really, really so unfair. And for our lovely viewers, thank you for joining us for today's breakfast show.